Moving on to statutory employment income for year assessment 2024 for Aminaa Halim. We started off by listed the item under section 13 clause 1 clause A. And firstly, we have salary 10,000 times 12 months and times 100 per 89, which is the EPF. We amounted to be 134,831. Next is bonus, which is amounted to 8,000. Then entertainment allowance, 1,000 times 12 months, we got 12,000 ringgit. Travelling allowance, 2,000 times 12 months, amounted to be 24,000, but there is an exemption, amounted to be 6,000. So the total amount are 80,000. Next, we have parking allowance, 500 times 12 months, amounted to be 6,000. Share option, 4 ringgit minus 3 ringgit, which is 1 ringgit, times by 10,000, we got 10,000 ringgit. Lastly, reimbursement of expenses, which is business related, so the amount are nil. So the total amount for section 13(1) clause A is 188,831 ringgit. Moving on to section 13 clause 1 clause B, we started off by calculated the car, which are 7,000 times 11 per 12 months, we got 6,470 ringgit. For the driver, 600 times 11 months, amounted to be 6,600 ringgit. Next, furniture, 2,080 and times with 11 months, amounted to be 3,080 ringgit. Then, individual membership, 800 times 11 months, amounted to be 8,800 ringgit. But for the medical expenses are nil. Then there is made 400 times 11 months, amounted to be 4,400 ringgit. Lastly, we have leave passage for Jordan, amounted to be 7,000, but minus with exemption, amounted to be 3,000. So the total are 4,000 ringgit. To conclude, the total for section 13 clause 1 clause B are 33,297 ringgit. In section 13(1) clause C, we have to calculate for house, which is apartment. So for the first calculation, we need to find the defined value, which are 4,000 minus 1,000 times 12 months, amounted to be 36,000 ringgit. Then for the second calculation, the formula is 30% of section 13 clause 1 clause A, but minus with share option. So 30% times with 188,083.31 ringgit minus with 10,000, we got 53,649 ringgit. Then this amount times with 11 per 12 months, amounted to be 49,178 ringgit. Since the first calculation have the lower value, which are 36,000 ringgit, we choose this amount to times with 11 per 12 months, amounted to be 33,000 ringgit. And lastly, for hotel, the calculation are 3% times with 117,083 ringgit times with 1 month, amounted to be 447 ringgit. To conclude, the amount for section 13 clause 1 clause C are 33,447 ringgit. After plus all the amount of section 31 clause A, B and C, we have the gross employment income amounted to be 255,575 ringgit. This amount we have to minus with expenses. First expenses are travelling expenses, amounted to be 18,000. Then entertainment expenses, 13,000. Next, rental expenses, 800 ringgit times with 11 months, amounted to be 8,800 ringgit. Finally, after minus with all this, we got the statutory employment income, amounted to be 2,1,500 and 775 ringgit.
Now let's proceed to the resident status. For the resident status for Aminaa Halim, year assessment 2031, it showed that Aminaa Halim is not a resident. This is because she has stayed in Malaysia for 135 days, but does not meet any section involved. Let's proceed to 2022. Also, Aminaa Halim is not a resident. This is because she has stayed in Malaysia for 177 days and does not meet any of the section involved. However, for the year assessment 2023, it showed that Aminaa Halim is a resident status by following section, resident section 7, subsection 1, subsection A, DA, because she need to stay in Malaysia at least 132 days. For the year assessment 2034, it showed that Aminaa Halim is non-resident. This is because she has stayed in Malaysia for 177 days and does not meet any of section involved. Thank you.
Okay, we move to the first part, which is statutory business income for Aminaa Halim for the year assessment 2024. We start with the section 4A, which is profit before tax, 300, 1,000 and 300 ringgits. We less with the non-business income, which is interest, which is 40,000 ringgits. And then we pass with the income under section 4A, which is remunerations, advertising, acquisition of office equipment, depreciation, business income, EPF, entertainment, staff welfare, legacy fee and charge, and the last one is training expenses. After we pass with the income under section 4A, we got the amount of adjusted business income, which is 526,100 ringgit. And then we minus with the capital allowance for EKHZAL Enterprise 28,000, motorcar 68,000, van 26,000. And then we pass with the balancing charge for office furniture, which is 17,800 ringgit. And then we got the amount of statutory business income, which is 428,900 ringgit.
Office equipment, the year assessment QPE is 43,000 minus with the initial allowance, minus with the annual allowance, and I got the RE for the 2022 is 25,800, and for the 2023 minus with the annual allowance, I got the RE is 17,200, and for the 2024 the disposal amounting 35,000, and I got the RE 17,800. Office equipment, the year assessment QPE is 43,000 minus with the initial allowance, minus with the annual allowance, and I got the RE for the 2022 is 25,800, and for the 2023 minus with the annual allowance, I got the RE is 17,200, and for the 2024 the disposal amounting 35,000, and I got the RE 17,800.
Next, I will present the total income for the Stylish Boutique Partnership for the year of assessment 2024. This process ensures that all partner income is accurately determined and addressed to tax regulation. The partnership report net profit for the year was 59,000. However, this figure required several adjustments to account for non-allowable expense and private expense incurred by the partner. Firstly, non-allowable expense such as depreciation of 90,000 and a donation of 3,000 were added back to the net profit. This adjustment align with tax regulation that exclude such expense from deductible calculation. Next, we include partner private expense, specifically their salary. Aminaa Halim received 39,000, 3,000 monthly for 12 months. ZUWARI earned 48,000, 5,000 monthly for 12 months. And Rina Aiman was collected 500,000. That is 2,500 monthly for 9 months. Adding this private expense bring the provisional adjusted income to 187,500. After deducting the total partner salary amounting to 106,500 from the provisional adjusted income, we arrive at divisible income of 81,000. This amount is shared among the partner according to the profit sharing agreement. We arrive at divisible income of 81,000. This amount is shared among the partner according to the profit sharing agreement. During the pre and post ownership period, the income is divided as follows. Pre ownership is 60,750, representing 9 per 12 month of 81,000. For Aminaa Halim, 35%, and that is 21,263, and for Zulina Zaiz, 45%, that is 27,338, and for Rina Aiman is 20%, that is 12,150. For post ownership is 30,250, representing 3 per 12 month of 80,000. For Aminaa Halim is 4 per 9 share, that is 9,000, and for Zulina Zai is 5 per 9 share, that is 11,250. With this allocation, the total divisible income become 30,263 for Aminaa Halim, RM 38, 588 for Zulina Zai, and RM 12,150 for Rina Aiman. Further adjustment including balancing charge and capital allowance, and they apply after deducting capital allowance and considering reduction like donation limits. The total statutory income for each partner is finalized as follows. Aminaa Halim, the total is 62,990. For Zulina Zai is total 82,461.
For the building allowance, cost of land is nil, architect fee 15,000, cost of preparing plan 10,000, construction cost 600,000, installation of water and electricity 20,000, legal and professional fee is 10,000, and the total is 655,000. So for the new qualifying building expenditure equal to 80%, time with the 655,000, and it equal to 524,000. For the year assessment 2022, the QBE is 524,000, and minus with the initial allowance, minus with the annual allowance, and I got the RE is 455,880. For the year assessment 2023, the annual allowance is 15,720, and the RE is 440,160. So for the year assessment 2024, the annual allowance is 15,720, and I got the RE is 424,440.
Now let's proceed to the personal income. Computation of tax liability for Aminaa Halim for the year assessment 2034. For the section 4A, where is a business income, it shows that the statutory business income totally amount 431,900 plus with the partnership income 62,990, whereby combining both, we got the net statutory business income 484,890 ringgit Malaysia. For the section 4B, employment income, statutory employment income show that 250,775 ringgit. However, we does not have a section 4C. Let's proceed to the section 4D, rental income and royalty. Rental deposit refundable it can be said nil. For the rental income from January until June, totally amount 50,000 ringgit. Rental income for the July until December, it showed the total amount of 50,000 ringgit. As for the advertisement fee, is nil. Repairing roof, we minus it 2,500. Air conditioner installation, nil. Cukai taksiran 2034 by combining 320 plus 320, totally amount 640. By plus and minus, totally we got the section 4D rental income and royalty is 26,860. As for the section 4F, other income, part-time tutor in June, total amount 2,900 ringgit. Translator for the student thesis, total amount 330 ringgit. Total amount is 6,200 ringgit. By aggregate income recorded from section 4A, 4B, 4D, 4F is 733,725 ringgit. However, we need to minus with donation that can be set hamper, meal, and last donation to Rumah Anakku Sayang, total amount 15,000 ringgit. And from that, total income are 780,000 ringgit, 735 ringgit. Thank you. However, that's not all, because we need to last with the relief. Self-release 9,000 ringgit, internet subscription where we totally amount 250 ringgit per month times 12. We got it 2,500 ringgit. For the notebook, 1,949 ringgit, medical expenses for parent, mass we kept it into the 8,000 ringgit. Wheelchair mass 6,000 ringgit, so we got a 2,500 ringgit. Basic life insurance premium, we mass RM 3,000 ringgit. Medical insurance premium 3,000 ringgit. Sport equipment 1,600 ringgit. For the child's relief, annual we got a 8,000, Ayuni 8,000, Akila 2,000, Nafal 2,000. By combining relief, we got a 51,549. As the chargeable income got a 660,176 ringgit. As for the income tax payable, for the first 600,000 ringgit, we got the 136 ringgit 400 ringgit. As the excess from the 600,000 ringgit, we got the 62,176 ringgit times with 26%, and the total amount is 15,906 ringgit. We last with the rebate, which is zakat, minus with 25,000 ringgit. For the net income tax payable are 127 and 306 ringgit. Thank you. That's all for the personal income.